Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name is Lucy, and today I'm going to be sharing my top 2021 summer perfume choices. So I'm really happy and excited to be filming this video today. I've had kind of a crazy past couple of weeks. Long story short, I am going to be moving here in the next week or so, and it's going to be a very quick move. So I've just been kind of preparing and figuring out that situation, and then this last weekend I was actually in Nashville for one of my best friend's bachelorette parties, which was so much fun. I had the time of my life, and now I'm back after this amazing weekend. It is Monday and I'm ready to film, and I'm super excited and happy because I feel like I narrowed down this perfect little collection of summer perfumes. And for some reason, for me, summer is the hardest season to find perfumes for, especially living in Florida, which is a very hot and humid environment. It really narrows down the perfumes that will work in this type of weather and that won't be too overwhelming, overpowering, or that won't smell good in the heat. So basically, I feel like I just formed the perfect little collection of summer perfumes that will have you covered for any occasion this summer. And by the way, if you are new here, I do make videos mainly about perfume. So if you do enjoy my content, I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel and giving this video a thumbs up. It would really help me out. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, this is the perfume I'm probably most excited to share with you guys, and it's the perfume I'm most excited to wear this summer. And this perfume is La Nuit Tresor Nude by Lancome. This is my most recent blind buy, and it's probably one of my most successful blind buys I've had to date. I didn't really know what to expect. I just knew that Lancome was having a sale, so I got 30% off on this guy, and it's one that I've had my eye on, but it's not one that was at the top of my list to try. But I checked out the notes and I thought this sounds like a shoo-in for something I would love, and I just fell in love with it at first sniff. Let me show you the packaging this came in, you guys. So if you know me, you know I love anything pink and sparkly, so when this came in the mail, I was automatically just obsessed. And then I opened it and I saw how beautiful this bottle was, and my boyfriend was in the room and even he was like, wow, that's a really pretty bottle. And I sprayed it. Let me just spray it right now. And it was an instant love for me. My boyfriend caught a whiff of this and he loved it, and then it just reaffirmed for me that this is just perfection. My boyfriend said that this is the perfect date night perfume, and I do agree with him, but I also just feel like this is the perfect fruity floral summer perfume. So since I've never talked about this perfume on my channel, I do want to get into the notes. So the top note is bergamot, the mid note is rose, and the base is coconut and vanilla. So with that note description, I knew I was going to like it, but I didn't know I would fall in love. And if you've watched my other videos, I'm sure you know by now because I talk about these notes a lot. The combination of this is just superb. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the perfect, sweet, flirty summer perfume. And I just feel like this really fills a gap in my collection that I needed. I've also noticed that ever since I got this perfume, I've been reaching for it so much because it's so easy to wear, and I genuinely want to wear it, and that's really what I look for in a perfume. It's so fun, it's so girly, and honestly, if you're trying to have a hot girl summer, this is like the hot girl summer perfume. This smells like a group of girls getting ready for a night out together, doing their makeup and having some fruity cocktails. I also really appreciate the coconut in here because there's really nothing artificial about it. It smells like real, true coconut. It's very sweet and creamy, and it just complements the floral and fruity scents in here so well. So if you're a coconut lover like myself, definitely check this one out. I think you will really like it. Now, I do want to mention that the only downside on this perfume for me is that the longevity is not the best. So on me, this lasts on my skin about 4 to 5 hours max. So I would definitely say that this is one of those perfumes you need to overspray if you want it to last all day. And I would recommend spraying it on your clothes and your hair as well as your skin, and that will definitely help with the lasting power. That being said, it doesn't bother me too much just because I love how it smells so much. I'm really happy that I have this in my collection now. Alright you guys, so moving along to the next perfume. This is Elie Saab Le Parfum, and I did review this perfume in one of my most recent videos, so I will link that below for you guys. I absolutely love this perfume, and I think it's a perfect summer white floral. It's a beautiful orange flower, jasmine, and honey combination. And for me, when I hear that, I think of a very warm perfume. But for some reason, this has a nice, cooling, light quality about it that's just perfect for summer. So one of the things I love most about this perfume is that it's sweetened with that honey note, which I find to be really, really natural and perfect for summer. It just kind of smells like you're out and about outside, and you smell that sweetness from nature and flowers. And I also love that this has that cedar note in the base, so it's super woody. I just think if you're going to be outside or in the heat in the summer, this is a really nice, light, beautiful floral that most people are going to love the scent of. I just think you can't go wrong with this scent, especially if you're a white floral lover. For me, I love the scent of jasmine, and I didn't have any jasmine perfumes that worked for the summer. So when I found this, I was really happy because this truly does shine in the heat. I think it would be beautiful year round, but for some reason when I wear this in the heat, it just works. So if you're looking for a beautiful, classy white floral for the summer, definitely check out Elie Saab Les Parfums. Alright you guys, so the next perfume I want to recommend for summer is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I have here the original Eau de Toilette version and the Light Blue Eau Intense version. Now I did make a full video comparing the two of these perfumes. I will link that below, but essentially I recommend the Intense version over the original just because the longevity and projection is much better, and to be honest, the scents aren't too different. There are some differences which I go over in that video, but for the most part they're very similar. But for me, I will be layering these this summer just to kind of use the original one up, and since these smell pretty similar, they're gonna layer perfectly together. Now I'm sure you've heard of Light Blue before. It's an iconic summer scent, and for me this is the only true fresh fruity perfume I have in my collection, just because I normally don't gravitate towards these scents. However, there is a time and a place for a really nice fresh perfume, and on those really hot, humid days, especially here in Florida, sometimes the only perfume I can see myself wearing is Light Blue, just because it is so refreshing and cooling, and I just don't want to wear anything else because it would be too heavy in the heat and in the humidity. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but there's a thunderstorm happening right now. This is Florida in the summer. It's sunny one moment and then there's a thunderstorm and a downpour of rain. So if you guys have not smelled Light Blue before, this is a combination of crisp green apple with lemon, and it just smells like a beautiful Mediterranean vacation in the summer, and it's just very sparkling and aquatic, and there's definitely something very special about this scent. But I don't want to go on and on about this perfume because I do have a whole video about it, so if you are interested, definitely check that one out. And yeah, that's Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. Alright, and next up we have Nest Sunkissed Hibiscus, and this is one that I bought a travel size of and I've completely gone through it, so I definitely need to purchase a full bottle. But I find this scent very sexy and addictive and alluring. I did mention this perfume once before on my channel, but I did really want to include it in this summer video because to me this perfume just screams summer. It's absolutely perfect for this season. This is coconut and frangipani. It basically just smells like a luxurious vacation underneath the coconut trees and you're surrounded by tropical flowers. I will say there's also this slight unisex vibe about it, and maybe that's why I find it so alluring. But I did once get a compliment on this when I was with my boyfriend, and my roommate didn't know whether it was his cologne or my perfume, but he said it smelled amazing. There's definitely something unisex about it, but to me it does lean more feminine because of that frangipani floral note and the sweet coconut. But yeah, I definitely think this is worth checking out. I think Nest in general makes really, really great perfumes. So if you haven't tried out this house yet, I definitely recommend it. Alright, and moving on to another Nest perfume. This is one of their newer perfumes. It's actually a perfume oil, and this is Madagascar Vanilla by Nest. So I purchased the Rollerball, and I bought this during the Sephora VIB sale. I was immediately drawn to this perfume for some reason. I really do love vanilla scents, and I was also really drawn to this because it is an oil, and to me that means better lasting power, better projection. So I just had to check it out, and I'm definitely very pleased that I did because this is the perfect summer vanilla, you guys. This is one of those perfumes that's just a compliment getter. It's definitely a crowd pleaser. Everyone loves the scent of vanilla. The notes are just vanilla bean, vanilla orchid, and coconut. So it does have some floral qualities and a little bit of that coconut. But to me, it's just really a true vanilla. I tested this out one day and it was a pretty hot day, and I just put it on my wrists and my collarbone, and I was so pleasantly surprised by the projection and the sillage. I definitely received lots of compliments that day telling me I smelled so good, and I just love the idea that this is an oil, especially for the summer. It's a little bit hydrating. It definitely locks into your skin and comes out when your skin warms up. I also think that this would mix beautifully with a lot of summer fragrances. I would really recommend putting this on and then adding the Sunkissed Hibiscus on top, especially because this is an oil. It will hydrate your skin, which will help it to last longer. I've definitely worn these two together before and I absolutely loved the way it smelled. All right, and the last perfume I'm gonna mention today, I've definitely mentioned a few times on my channel before, just because this is definitely one of my favorite perfumes. It's one of my signature scents, and this is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. So Mon Guerlain is a beautiful combination of lavender, rose, and vanilla, which are definitely three of my favorite scents, as I've probably mentioned numerous times on my channel. But to me, this scent is just so beautiful and iconic. It's so romantic, and this is one of my top picks for date night. My boyfriend absolutely loves when I wear this perfume. Every time I've worn this, he's complimented the way I smell, and I just feel like he gets a little bit more cuddly. I think in general, men really like the way this smells. For me, this is the perfect perfume for summer nights. It's definitely gonna be one of those perfumes I reach for when I go out on a date. And if you love florals, if you love lavender and rose, this is definitely one you should check out. All right, you guys, so that is all I have for this video. Those are all of my top 2021 summer perfume choices. I hope that you guys found this video helpful, or at the very least enjoyable, and I would love to hear from you in the comments what your favorite summer perfumes are, or what your top picks for this summer are going to be. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!